also the first time we've ever seen any indication of the Jedi Temple here in the back. This set has what looks to be 124 pieces, so hopefully this build should go by nice and quick. Now, don't forget to like and subscribe on the video, because I'm really hoping to get to at least 1,000 subscribers, hopefully by the end of the year. So if you enjoy this type of content, then, like I said, please leave a like and subscribe and provide me with some feedback in the comment section below. So let's get into this. I've gone ahead and opened the bags because I wanted to save you from hearing that loud kind of noise. So it looks like we're going to be starting off with this Jedi youngling here. set. I love whenever you could get your hands on a good droid. He's got like a little lightsaber piece that we're going to be putting on to his right hand side here, so he can spin around as like a nice little play feature for kids. But I just think it's cool to have another Lego figure. Here we are starting the grass for, I guess, what would be the training grounds of the Jedi Temple. Makes a cool sound. I hope everybody is able to sit back and relax to my videos, and if anything's wrong at any point, just let me know in the comments and I'll make sure to fix it. Putting these green pieces around this archway to make it look overgrown. I mean, it's not a very detailed Lego set, so it's not like we're really making it look that overgrown. I would imagine this has to be in a garden of sorts at the Jedi Temple, because considering that the Jedi Temple is on Coruscant, there's not much grass around. I can't get the booklet to stay closed. Booklet, 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 booklet. To stay closed. solders it on my own. A couple vent pieces over there. Now it looks like we're going to be building some bunk beds for the younglings to stay. Sorry if sometimes I'm a little quiet. At times, I feel it's better to just be a little quiet so that people can enjoy the sound. There's also a leaf blower going on in the background, so if anybody can hear that, please just ignore it. I can't really get that to stop. Where is this piece? Oh, it's right here. Then we have a little bunk bed for the young Jedi to lay down on. We will put this right back here. Within the Jedi's quarters. And then we will be taking this really large piece right here. And then we're going to be putting these already printed, which is pretty cool. It's not often that Lego already prints things and doesn't have them be a sticker. I guess it's only for little kids, maybe. Then we're going to put the other one in over here. Sorry if that was really loud. Then it looks like we're just going to put this right here, which is kind of strange because the bunk beds are just like right in there, around the corner, but it's okay. We don't need to question it. Now we put this really cool new piece here. That acts as like a doorway. An archway of sorts. Now we're just going to add some finishing touches to the structure. Putting these green overgrown pieces here. this meant to make it look like things are flying or like an invisible stick, so that something is floating, because there's no way to actually make something fly in Lego, unfortunately. Now we have this rock piece, which it looks like the Jedi are going to be making float, that goes together and also makes a really good noise. I can't actually get it on there. Okay. A floating boulder for the Jedi to pick up with Master Yoda's training. Inside here we're going to be putting a ladder. And then up here a little crystal long piece. Crystal. Now we're almost done. I don't know what this is that we're going to be putting together here. Looks like some type of stove top or something for cooking. Putting some of Luke's blue milk piece on there, which is what that's meant to represent. And then a pan. Then we're going to be putting in right here over the vents. Possibly on the next page, putting a cookie in the pan. And I was right. Right. We're going to be putting a cookie, or in this case what I would think would be a pancake, in the pan. And that is the build complete. So here we are, everybody. Here is the Tenoo Jedi Temple complete. I hope everybody enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making the video. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your